You're not just shaped by your thoughts, you're shaped by the people who think around you. And today, you'll see how your relationships sculpt your identity, neurologically, emotionally, and energetically. Welcome to Quantum Life. We often imagine identity as something internal, a private construction inside our mind, but neuroscience reveals the opposite. Your brain is constantly syncing with the emotional states of the people around you. Your identity is not isolated, it's relational. At UCLA, social neuroscientist Matthew Lieberman discovered that the brain is wired for connection so deeply that social pain registers in the same regions as physical pain. Rejection hurts the body as much as a physical wound. Approval lights up reward circuits. Connection is not emotional, it's biological. And at the University of Parma in Italy, researchers studying mirror neurons found that your brain automatically mimics the emotions, facial expressions, and even intentions of people you interact with. You don't choose to empathize, you absorb. This means that every relationship you have is shaping your emotional tone, your beliefs, and your identity. Who you spend time with becomes who you become. Identity isn't a solo creation, it's an ecosystem. Think of your social world as a quantum field. In quantum physics, when two particles become entangled, the state of one instantly influences the state of the other, even across distance. Humans do this emotionally. You become entangled with the people you bond with. Their fears can become your fears. Their confidence can become your confidence. Their worldview can become your worldview. Their limitations can become your limitations. This is why some relationships elevate you and others shrink you. Not because of love or intention, but because of entanglement. Your nervous system learns who you are in relation to others, and this is where your power begins. Most people try to change their identity in isolation. But the brain wasn't built to transform alone. It updates itself through relational feedback. Daniel Siegel, professor of psychiatry at UCLA, studied how interpersonal experiences shape the brain. He found that co-regulation, the emotional support and mirroring we get from others, rewires neural pathways involved in resilience, self-worth, and emotional balance. You don't become your future self by thinking differently. You become your future self by being around people who already reflect that version of you. This is why you can feel unstoppable around one person and invisible around another. Identity responds to resonance. Now let's talk about the patterns that keep people stuck. Many stay in environments that mirror the identity they're trying to escape. They surround themselves with people who confirm their fears, reinforce their insecurities, or expect them to remain the same. And the brain, always looking for stability, chooses the familiar identity over the possible one. To become someone new, you must create a new relational field. This doesn't mean cutting people out of your life. It means intentionally shifting who you emotionally synchronize with. Here's a simple truth. If you want to rise, you need mirrors that reflect your higher self, not your wounds. You need relationships that match your future, not your past. Let's make this practical. Think of 3 people in your life. Who reflects the version of you you're trying to become? Who reinforces the version of you you're trying to outgrow? Who challenges you in the right ways, not through pressure, but through presence? Energy is contagious. Identity is contagious. Beliefs are contagious. Your relational field is the ecosystem your identity grows in. In quantum mechanics, an entangled system behaves as a unified whole, not as separate parts. In human life, the same principle applies. You don't just pick your identity. You inherit the emotional climate of the people around you. So let me ask you this. If your future identity was living today, who would they surround themselves with? What conversations would they tolerate? What energy would they accept? What environments would they choose? When you start choosing relationships that match your future, your past loses its hold. Identity isn't just self-creation, it's relational coherence. In our next episode, we complete the quantum identity journey by exploring how to embody your new identity so deeply that it becomes your baseline, your frequency, your way of being, no matter who or what surrounds you. Thank you for watching Quantum Life. If this episode expanded your awareness, like, subscribe, and share. You'll find recommended books and scientific sources in the description below. And remember, you are not just who you think you are who your relationships teach you to be.